Right, we're already off track. Let's see what happens now. In 1938, you were a 15-year-old at Rotherham Elementary, and already you had quite the reputation as a ladies' man. Who's this, Peter?
I remember you slipping...
I mean, I don't know, it literally could be anyone. I mean, the show's already fecked.
Do I speak now?
Who are you? Who is she? Are you Chelsea Buns?
Yes, that's me. Do I come on now, Pet?
No, just wait for the music. Well, play the bloody music then.
Do I go over there?
Sorry, what's that, darling?
Over there?
Yeah, sure, why not? You know, might still be a few people watching. I guess it gets worse.
Hello, pets. I know there's dulcet tones anywhere.
Oh, what's up with him?
Showbiz folk are all a bit peculiar. You'll get used to it. Eamon, are you coming?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Wow, it's ever so nice to be here.
Is it? Glad you think so. So, do you want to do a question?
Oh, aye, Pet.
Can I give you a bit of advice, Eamon, mate?
What's that now?
I know your first guess wasn't right, but Chelsea's here now, and she is in the right slot. One of the things I've picked up in my many, many years in the business is you've got to roll with the punches a bit better, pal.
Is that right?
Aye, that it is.
Well, as we're sharing, let me share with you a few things that I've picked up in my years in the business. Once you are off track, you never really get back on again. All you can do is cling grimly to the minecart as it hurtles in a downward spiral of depression, ultimately arriving at its destination, which is total public humiliation.
Oh, Eamon, love, you're not very positive, are you?
So they tell me.
Shall we do that question now?
No, no time. Ladies and gentlemen,
Chelsea Buns.
Chelsea Buns.
Sorry about this. I think this is an episode.
Right, apparently we're not giving up and going home. In a few minutes, we'll bring out another guest, and God only knows who that's going to be. In the meantime, let's show you a clip from Just the Job. It's a classic, apparently. Peter, it's on that monitor there, if you can be bothered.
And that's about 2 minutes. Eamon, I'm so sorry. 1 out of 2 isn't that bad.
You mean like your balls?
What? Eamon?
You can't get back on track, Eric. When you're off, you're off.
Well, good luck with that. I'm going to take a closer look.
In 1938, you were a 15-year-old at Rotherham Elementary, but already you had quite the reputation as a ladies' man. Who's this, Peter?
And as your latest lady, I'd say you still have your charm.
Well,
I'm sure you know exactly who it is, Eamon, as she's running for Prime Minister.
your childhood sweetheart is running for Prime Minister. Christ, you've aged well.
Oh, thank you. I think.
Hello, Pet.
I was supposed to go later, if I'm honest.
Sorry, yeah, we're running a little off track.
Let's soldier on, eh?
That's the spirit. Well, let me ask you this. What do you think we could see in Peter way back then that would have predicted his rise to household name and now aspiring Prime Minister?
Well, I didn't really know him, really.
So how were you his childhood sweetheart?
I wasn't.
Brilliant. Thank you, whoever you are.
So I just...
Yeah.
Right, well, see you soon then.
I've no idea who that was.
Oh, you will, Eamon.
Why did that sound like a threat? Well, before we bring our next guest on, let's just have a look at a classic clip from Just the Job. It's on that monitor there, Peter, if you'd like to take a look.
And that's about 2 minutes.
I'm going for a squint. I can't see that thing from here. It's great getting old.
In 1938, you were a 15-year-old at Rothering Elementary, but already you had quite the reputation as a ladies' man. Who's this, Peter?
More like a lady man. You have these men who look like men but have a job as... never mind. I'm coming on. Play music.
It's a hairy man with alcohol.
You do this piece.
Oh, hey, careful with them, fella, they're custom made.
Peter Clement. A toast.
We're right off track now, no mistake.
To those that love us.
And fuck the others! Jesus, Horatio, Quim Crunches Christ! What is in that?
What do you think? The blood of our enemies?
Yeah, take a seat. Right, hairy man,
Yes, sparkly man.
let me ask you this. What do you think we could see in Peter way back then that could have predicted his rise to household name and now aspiring Prime Minister?
During the war.
No, when he was a wee child.
I not know him then. Another.
No need. This guy, everybody!
We drink rest later.
Yeah, or unclog some drains with it, sure.
Now, before we bring our next guest on, let's have a look at a classic clip from Just the Job. It's on that monitor there, Peter, if you'd like to take a look.
And that's about 2 minutes.
Right, I'm going for a closer look. That drink's made me eyes bleary.
In 1938, you were a 15-year-old at Rothering Elementary, but already you had quite the reputation as a ladies' man. Who's this, Peter?
Well, it might not be what you were expecting, but you should still give it a jiggle out of politeness, as they say in politics.
Well,
It's me, ma'am, Eamon.
really? Oh, that's off track. Peter's ma'am. Oh, and his old pal, look. Listen, the old Jew.
Son.
Right. Lovely. So let me ask you this. What do you think we could see in Peter way back then that would have predicted his rise to household name and now aspiring Prime Minister?
Peter's always been kind, even as a child with Beaky. He's got a good heart. And that's what you want in a leader.
He's also very good at talking without saying very much.
I can't deny that. I've made a career out of it.
Oh, shush you. He'll be a great leader for this country. After all, if you've got a good heart, who cares if your bang stick is wonky, as they say in the typing pool?
Man, Pa Clement, everybody.
I haven't got a wonky one, for the record.
Well, we're going to be getting our next guest out in a minute, but first, let's take a look at a classic clip from Just the Job. It's on that monitor there, Peter, if you'd care to take a look.
And that's about 2 minutes.
I'm going for a closer look. I have got wonky eyes.
We're off track, Eric. In 1938, you were a 15-year-old at Rothering Elementary, but already you had quite the reputation as a ladies' man. Who's this, Peter?
Show me up.
Well,
It's LJ.
is it? Oh, well, that's off track a bit.
Hey, LJ.
So, Jimmy.
It's just Jim these days.
Excellent. Jimmy, let me ask you this. What do you think you could see in Peter way back then that could have predicted his rise to household name and now aspiring Prime Minister?
Well, I didn't know him as a child, Eamon, so it's difficult for me to say.
Right, sure. Little Jimmy Chislett, everybody.
Is that it?
Little Jimmy Chisel.
It's just Jim. No? No, Jim? Not worth it, mate.
Well, before we bring our next guest on, let's have a little look at a classic clip from Just the Job. It's on that monitor there, Peter, if you'd like to take a look.
And reset, please, everybody.
That one, Eric.
That's the one.
In 1938, you were a 15-year-old at Rothering Elementary, but already you had quite the reputation as a ladies' man. Who's this, Peter?
It's the wrong fucking person, sweetie. That's who it is.
Shit, that's Dorothy Harmerman.
Wrong slot, wrong intro. What a shambles, Eamon. I expected better.
Sorry, Mrs. Harmerman, we're a little off track now.
Already? I'm only the second guest on. Useless! Let's get this over with.
Wow.
Peter, sweetheart. I'm sorry I'm in such an awful mood. I just had an awful phone call with fucking Stank. As if it's my fault that the CFL don't want to be associated with their diet poison.
Top at the top, Watson.
Maybe you'll find out soon. Right, shall we get this over with then?
Right, Mrs. Harmerman, let me ask you this. What do you think we could see in Peter way back then that could have predicted his path to household name and now aspiring Prime Minister?
Well, I didn't know him back then. I wasn't born. Is that it?
That's all I've got here.
Oh, useless fucking idiot! Not you, Eamon. Although... Eric! Come here! You're fucking useless, aren't you?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Hammerman.
Say it.
I'm fucking useless.
You're fucking useless. Now play the music.
Dorothy!
Leave it!
So we'll be bringing another guest on in just a minute, but first, let's have a look at a classic clip of Just the Job. It's on the monitor there, Peter, if you'd like to take a look.
It's about 2 minutes.
I'm going for a gander. See what you've picked.